What? Hello everyone, welcome, Dom here, and today I have a brand new plugin to show you that I'm really excited about. This is a spring reverb from Pulsar Audio. It's called Primavera, and in my opinion, it's one of the most amazing sounding spring reverbs that I've ever heard in plugin form. And before we even start the video, I want you to listen carefully to these two sound examples. One of them is a real analog spring reverb that I have right here. It's the Tape Echo EFX2. This is an amazing unit that emulates the Space Echo from Roland. And the second example will be the Pulsar Primavera. So I want you to listen to both of them, and without cheating, I want you to write down in the comments which one you think is the real spring reverb and which one is the plugin. Let's do this. So which one do you think is a real spring reverb? Let me know in the comments down below. No cheating. Let's see how many of you were right. So for me, this is a really exciting release because I'm very serious about my spring reverb and my tape delays. I've actually invested in a real tape delay and spring reverb. And in this video, I'm going to give you many sound examples so that you can hear how this reverb sounds like. This is not a review. Pulsar Audio are the kind sponsors of this video, but as you know, they have no input in what I'm about to say. They haven't watched the video before you do. And honestly, all you have to do is listen and to make up your minds. I've actually made presets that you'll be able to find on the final version of the plugin. Right now, I'm using a beta version, so they gave me early access to this plugin so I can create this video. I thought it would be a lot of fun if I just played a real Strat with this, and then we can explore this plugin together. Because, of course, spring reverbs and electric guitars just blend so well together. Okay, let's up the drive. This is my surf icon preset. Let's up the drive a little bit and see what we can get to. So one of the first things that I have to say is that I love this drive, okay? Let me load another preset that I've created. This is called Bang Bang Spring. So for me, this is already super inspiring, right? I'm playing this in real time, by the way. I'm using this like a pedal right now. Okay, let's listen to the different algorithms. So let's go for the Space Echo. And that's why I wanted to play real time the guitar on this one, because I think that you can appreciate how organic this reverb sounds like. let's try the excitation a little bit. Okay, I think you can tell the difference now. So I like the excitation quite a bit. Okay, Toby. What? Okay, let's try a different pickup. So good. Okay, SR202. You can mold the spring reverb exactly how you want. Let's try the HR2. This sounds very bright and open to me. You know what? I'm going to add a little bit of drive here and see if we can drive this preamp a little bit. So let's go for the germanium. Let's try another one of my presets. This is called Autumn Springs. And another thing that did it for me is the responsiveness, the dynamics that you get out of this reverb, depending on how you play, you know? You play softly, and all of a sudden the sound morphs. Let's try the Dub Those Springs preset. Guitar room widener. Now this is a very short one. And of course I have to do the pickup slap test that I do for all my spring reverbs. Let's try the different algorithms, the different models. Yes, this sounds like Space Echo. Damn. Let's go into the Wild West now. I mean, this brings a smile to my face. One of the cool things that you can do is you can actually shake the springs. So let me show you. So this is what you could do on an actual spring reverb. If you've never tried an actual spring reverb, the whole principle is that you have these springs and you excite them with a sound that you send through it, and then this creates this very iconic spring reverb sound that you can hear on countless records. It's extremely popular for surf rock. It was used in many guitar amps like Fender amps, and it's also a staple of dub music. And of course, if you want a 60s kind of vibe, vibe to your sound, you can't go wrong with the Spring Reverb. We have several different models right here. We have a pre-delay, so you can delay the reverb if you want to. We have tension, so you can choose how tense the springs are gonna be. The higher the tension, you're gonna get a more bright sound, and the lower the tension, you're gonna get a more dark sound. The decay is how long the reverb will be. The excitation, to my ears, basically gives you a more springy kind of quality to the reverb, so it exaggerates this excitation of the springs. Then you have a width control, so if you want to turn the reverb mono, which is what it's supposed to be, my hardware unit is entirely mono. Then we have the different modes, so we have twang, we have the HR12, which I suspect it's the Hawk HR12 Spring Reverb. Then we have the SR202, which I think it must be modeled after the Pioneer SR202. The RE201 is the Roland Space Echo, of course. This is the actual algorithm that I used at the very beginning so that I can approximate the sound of my EFX2. So these were the two that we were comparing. We have Tubby and we also have GBS. We also have ducking, which is really powerful because this allows you to duck the reverb so that you clean up the signal a little bit. But you know what? I'm going to play some more examples because these are so easy to understand that I think playing examples will be the best way to go here. I'm going to play my preset Surf Icon and I'm going to start tweaking it so that you can hear what you can achieve with this. And that's what the drive does. This, in my opinion, is an amazing feature of this plugin. I could see it being like a separate plugin on its own. I really like the drive and what it does on electric guitars and drums. Let me show you in a second. So we have a tube preamp stage or a germanium, which is a transistor preamplifier. This is another one of my presets called Crunchy Motown Drums. Very dry. See how you can hear the springs even more when you use the excitation? Check it out. Okay, let's try some different algorithms. Presence gives it a little bit more bite. I like this. And then of course we have a high pass and low pass filters. Like I said, I'm still using a beta version. It's an early version of a plugin, so some things might change. But yeah, this is how it sounds. Let's try another preset that I've created for drums, and this is called Tube Creamy Drum Goodness. These are all going to be included in the plugin. Right here, I want to mention that if you want to lock any parameter, let's say you want to start going through presets and you want to lock your mix parameter so it doesn't change all the time because you might have it as a send effect and you want it to be all the way to verb, you can actually lock the parameter. Just right click and just lock the parameter. Let's try it on vocals now. This is a preset that I've created called Spring Duct Tails, and I'm using a lot of ducking here. Let's have a listen.
Soy el fuego que arde tu piel, soy el agua que mata tu sed, el castillo, la torre, yo soy la espada que guarda el caudal.
So they can also be very lush, these beautiful tails. And now let's warm up this vocal with the drive and see what sound we can get out of it.
Soy el fuego que arde tu piel, soy el agua que mata tu sed, el castillo, la torre, yo soy la espada que guarda el caudal. Soy el fuego que arde tu piel, soy el agua que mata tu sed, el castillo.
I love the fact that when you have the decay down, you get a different reaction here. Do you get why I'm so excited? This is so well modeled, so well thought out. It doesn't sound like an impulse. So there you go, my friends. For this video, I'm going to say goodbye on this camera, and let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about the Pulsar Primavera? I want to hear your honest thoughts down below. And right here, I'm going to reveal which reverb was the actual analog spring reverb and which one was the plugin. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, or even use the super thanks button right here. And if you want to support the channel, you can also check out my instruments, my Apollo expansion for Pad Shop, and the Modern 80s Kit Max. And until we meet again, check out this video or this video. Thank you so much, my friends. Bye-bye.